Okay, it looks like terrorists are starting off. Is the away team, which is what they called, uncovered? Uncovered versus preZence. We've got Dream standing in for preZence. Dream's playing top mid right now, killing some chickens for no apparent reason. Got Safex and Exit playing at B with Dream, Maya and Turret playing you know, A. Oh, Maya's fast and
it looks like they're setting up. It does look like they're Snort is playing the lurk, and you have some set up there for a B take.
Yeah, you've got the bomb and then two of the members crawling their way up apps.
They got 2 flashes and a smoke to play with, and a decoy, which won't exactly do anything, I don't think. Now, obviously going to be committing their resources to this B take if they start the flash over, which we're not seeing yet.
Okay, the smoke just went out. Exit and Sifex know the flash was coming. They actually fell back fairly early. Pushing inside right now.
Their entire team
Exit.
is being flashed, and their flashes are going. Sifex is taking
Sifex
one,
and Exit both go down. Dream's already started rotating. We've got Maya coming through CT as well as Turret. All 3 came through, but Snort took out Dream. Maya got a nice shot on short, got a nice refrag.
And now we're on to a 2 versus 3, which of course is the advantage to the terrorists. It's going to be a tricky retake.
Bomb is going down. Oh, Maya's got a nice shot. Out. He's going for it. Maya's falling back. Turret got a frag. And can Turret get it? Can he clutch it? Nice. Does he have the time?
Does he have time?
I think he might have. Maybe?
No, he ain't got it.
Oh, fuck. It was a nice retake from Maya and Turret there.
Although, I don't think they bought a defuse that round, did they? They should have bought one on one of the players.
No, I think they went like 3 lots of armor or something. If I know, 2 lots of armor. Because Sifex had flashes and shit. Oh, and it looks like they're doing an anti-eco this round with everybody buying.
Yeah, you got P250, 5.7, Nova, CZ, and a Swag 7. So let's see where these.
Oh yeah.
These shotguns are playing. Well, we got one on B and one in apartments by the looks of things.
It looks like Exit went for an aggressive flash at B, but fell back, presuming the terrorists were going to push. And obviously with the Nova right now, he'd rather stay as close to them as possible.
Yeah, you got to go for those the headshots with Nova.
Yeah, because the Nova is pretty much useless at any other distance.
Oh,
he landed a headshot, and he went down to the MP7, leaving Safex on his own at B. However, it looks like they're rotating back towards mid. They've even brought the bomb. Rafsan's leaving Smoke and Molly over at B to, you know, confuse Sifex a bit, make him think it's rotating. But the
that money will pay for itself in the end. That shot can basically pay for itself. Oh, and there's the P90 on Maya. Turret refrags.
Refrag. Turret goes down to Sharp.
2 versus 3. Sight is in the terrorist's hand.
Dream got a nice headshot on Rafsan, but sadly does go down. It looks like Safex probably just going to be saving at this point. He's got a nice MP7 with a buff these days. It's a great weapon. He's got armor.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got a 5.7. Yeah. Is he going for it? He might actually just be going for some. No, he's going for it by the looks of it.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing very, very risky and very aggressively here, but let's see if it pays off for him. Oh, he gets one. He's going to pull out?
No, he's got her. He's got her.
He's got the money.
At this rate, it looks like he's just going for Exit frag.
Oh, no.
And he goes down.
But he did get that money. On the whole, not a bad anti-eco round on the half of preTence.
They are all sitting at over 2,000 apart from Dream.
If they save this round, they should be able to do a fourth round buy.
By the looks of it, it's full eco from the counter-terrorists.
Yes. Well, actually, no. 3 P250s.
3 P250s.
Which are going to hopefully pick 1 or 2 here and there for a little bit of extra money.
It looks like Jordan Exit got naded. Banana. The terrorists have dropped the bomb somewhere in second mid, is that? Yeah, second mid.
Yeah, second mid. But given that this is obviously a CT favoured map, that this isn't the best start for the CTs.
And they've actually had a few guys in apps. Sadly, they get taken out though by Sharp and Snort.
Unable to get those flick frags, but they do get one. They do get one, so there'll be a little extra money in the bank. Hassan coming up behind them, going through CT spawn.
it just looks like Dreams, you know, trying to hold off Hassan, but sadly just get taken down by the Rec 9. It looks like Cyphex is in a bit of a bad situation right now. I can't see him saving because he does only have a Rec 9. However, it looks like the T's.
He's got a Rec 9, mate. He's going to end up acing the entire round. You watch.
He has got the first frag. It is entirely possible, and he goes down to Cyrix. Cyrix, yeah. Okay, first 3 rounds are over. Let's see how the counter-terrorists do. So we've got...
Now they can actually afford a full buy. We've still got 1 P90 on the terrorist side, and 4 AKs. No warps, interestingly enough.
Yeah. Ooh, Exit has picked up the AWP, and based on the previous round, it looks like he's been playing B, which he has again. And I've got a good feeling he's going to be playing aggressive Banana. You know, maybe
if he can get the early pick, if he can get the early pick,
Ooh,
then that puts the
bounce
power strongly in the CT favor.
Oh, he's going for a fucking wallbang sort of thing. Oh, we got Turret doing the quad jump. Very nice, very nice. And Jordan Exit might have a good chance of getting that pick there, providing the T's boost.
But with a bomb drop in second mid, it could go any way. It does look like they're setting up for an A take, but with no bomb.
Exit's currently hoping that they boost on top of these logs. However, it just looks like they're going to have 2 guys slowly pushing up Banana. However, they should. Safex is
Sharp's coming up. Sharp is coming up to support the B push. Bomb is rotating back to B by looks things. Or Banana.
It could.
Hashan is staying lurk.
Well and truly be a push into B. 4 of them are currently waiting outside B right now. Even Hashan is pushing back towards Banana.
Yeah, they're committing. I think
right now they're just hoping they get an entry frag. However, it looks like the counter-terrorists are too smart, you know, to push them. Safex getting
Dream
flashed
has
out.
got the rotation.
Exit is getting in a bit of more panic situation. I guess he's full blind currently.
Safex
He saw one barbecue. The bomb does go down right in front of Exit. Exit misses the shot. Ooh, Andy gets it. He recovers.
He still has cover of the site, so it's going to be hard for the terrorists to actually support the site.
Yeah.
They're going to have to play from Banana and inside church.
Cyrix
Toad
goes
gets a
down.
nice kill there.
It's just Sharp and Hassan, and both of them are currently a Banana. This could be a very easy, you know, round for the counter-terrorists, I guess.
If they can hold off the team just long enough to get the defuse.
Oh,
no, they can't.
They
can't.
go
Hassan
down.
gets that double kill.
That was painful for a counter-terrorist then. That should have been a fairly easy 3v2. If they had, maybe if they even had smoke, they could have smoked off the bomb and got an easy, you know, defuse.
However, it does look like they're going to be saving this round, as terrorists now have AWP and 4 AK.
Fulls. Oh no, Turret and Maya have both gone for a Spike 7 with Exit going towards the Deagle, Southx going for a 5-7, and Dream with the P250. And they've all bought armour. So they are looking... They are dedicated to win this round. Exit.
They're trying to get back the momentum of the round, but I don't think it's going to happen. It does not look like it's going to happen at all.
Snort with these
Snort
frags.
Escaping there
with 1 HP.
With 1 HP. 2 kills for 1 HP. That's an interesting turn of events.
It's certainly not that bad. It looks like Dream's going to get some action soon enough with... Is that 3 of them pushing mid? 4? Yep. So are they going to go towards short? Maybe 2 short, 1 long? Oh, all 3 short. Let's see how Dream deals with the situation right now. He can hear them all come in. He must have spotted that guy then.
No,
aimed
not
slightly
fast
above
enough.
the head after he crouched, and counter-terrorist then again losing another round. It's not looking good right now.
However, they do have the full losing streak money now, so they should be able to buy every round, or at least part buy. But after what they spent last round, I don't think it's going to be an option for them.
It looks like they're thinking what to buy this round, because I'd imagine they'd want to get at least 1 or 2. Ooh, they're playing aggressive B this round. Let's see how this works out. Either I've played with these guys before. Either they're going to stack B and just hide, or they're going to push it. They're going to push it.
The nades come in.
A lot of damage.
No pickups.
Counter-terrorists just dropping like flies. 1 left. Cyphex doesn't know what to do. He's only got P250, no armor. Going against an AWP and loses to the AK at logs. Okay.
Can't make it work. Can't make it work, I'm afraid.
It was a difficult round for them.
Yes, it's
now
proving to be quite quite an unlucky day for the CTs.
Indeed,
I mean,
it is. It's like I said, they've got 2 AWPs now. They'll be having 1B, 1A, imaginally. Yep. Maybe the counter-terrorists have noticed that they've not actually bought an AWP yet. They've just sort of picked up the counter-terrorists AWP. Maya misses the pick and gets full blind. Turret's going for the quad jump again. And Exit goes down with...
Maya misses the pick again, and I'm not liking their chances at the moment, I'm afraid to say.
It looks like Sirix
nice.
had to take out Sharp, you know, just give Sarfex the assist.
That was... I missed that completely. How did that happen?
I didn't see either whether he thought, oh, there's no team damage on, may as well go for it. Or, you know, just screw you, you got in my way. Just a bit of anger knife. We've got Maya and CT going back towards A, although he should really be back towards in CT watching B because Sarfex is holding the site by himself with the bomb just outside. He heard the smoke, he's flashing out himself, protecting himself. He's full blind currently. Oh,
takes one.
He got a nice frag. Rafsan
Takes
got
one
the
down to
refrag.
5.
Maya currently cannot see through the smoke. They've got both people from B rotating back towards B, sorry, yeah. Rafsan is super low, just throwing a nade in the site. If Turret's able to get a nade in there right now, it will be super useful for the counter-terrorists.
With the smokes put down where they are, the only way they can really push is through church. Oh!
Maya got a nice frag then. That should have been
So
still.
Rafsan back in back of sight, got the bomb. Hassan in a bad
Hassan
position
is
to
pretty
defend.
much trapped. Rafsan goes down. 2v1 situation. The counter-terrorists have got a good chance of getting this. However, Hassan is
He's down.
going down, and the counter-terrorists finally picked up
BT
their first
have
round.
a round.
After, you know, 6, 8, 7 rounds in, they finally got the round. Who knows? They might keep up the streak now, go 8-6 first half. But do you reckon that's possible?
I don't know. I mean, the situation is, you obviously have terrorists with a very large bank at the moment. They're going to have to win a few rounds back-to-back in order to break the bank of Uncovered here.
You know, I reckon if preZence got, you know, maybe two rounds in a row, the bank should be broken. It might even broke to like towards the end of the half even. Exit got a nice frag up long. Oh, and it looks like they've switched positions with Exit going A. And who's that rotating B? Is that Maya at B now? Yeah, it is.
So, one thing I've noticed here, they do appear to have a problem in rotation, but I just what do you think?
It
TeeDeL?
appears that they're not over-rotating. I've noticed that even if there's 1 left on B and 3 at A, even sometimes they'll still take a while to rotate in presumption that the terrorists are just, you know, faking them out. Turret has not even
setting up in banana.
Turret fell down off his podium up there.
Here they come. They're pushing in the side.
They're pushing
Smokes
into
are down.
banana. Maya is sitting at. Ooh, got a nice shot from Spools. The
bomb is down on the side of sight.
Maya goes down.
Oh, Cyphex with the double kill.
Snort is stuck at banana. CTs have full bomb control right now. 2 of them rotating in. I presume they just heard the guy at banana, and he goes down. Well played by preZence that round.
There are 2 more rounds, and they'll have what they need. Problem is, terrorists do have the 6 rounds that they require to stand a good chance at winning this match.
Even with 6 rounds on T side, that is fairly impressive. Like, maybe the count terror should have been aiming to get 10-5, but you know, 6 rounds is like, it's fairly impressive for Inferno on T side.
It gives them something to build upon when after the first half, which is something which preZence can't really afford with the way that the other team is playing.
Ooh, Dream goes down through the smoke. Must be painful for them.
And through the wall and in the head.
It appears that the terrorists have noticed the opening frag on it, and they're starting to rotate with the... Got Sharp lurking back here at B, just in case they start over-rotating. They might... It looks like Sharp's even faking out the CTs. Yeah, he's faking them out, and he's falling back towards A. So this could be one of them rotate situations where Maya or Cyphex really should have rotated by now. But Exit got a nice wallbang and another shot.
Oh!
He's going for it this round.
The advantage is now
Turret
firmly
goes
in
down.
the CT's favour.
It sort of switched hands again. Exit goes down.
That's all on
Cyphex
Cyphex now.
needs to get the clutch right now.
But the bomb is not down. He can afford to play around a little bit. If they rotate around the B, they won't have time.
There's no way they're getting the plant back in sight.
If he can just
Cyphex.
keep them off bomb site, then they have this round.
Bomb is currently going down. Cyphex
But
goes
can't do
down
anything
with
about
the
it.
bomb and he's down. So I believe that just pretty much money fuck the counter-terrorists. They are not in the best economical situation right now. They could force it, but if they force it now, there's got a good chance of not being able to afford next round. Whereas the T's, you know, they've got enough money to play around with. You've got Sharp over
Oh,
at
they're going to
8K.
force it.
They force it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
They forced it. They want blood. They want to regain the momentum in this match.
They are taking control again. Because it did appear that where they swapped out Exit and Maya, that they are playing, you know, fairly well. Like they got a couple of rounds with that strategy, and it looks like the T's have currently got quite a bit of control of Banana. The bomb's just dropped. No, Banana doesn't really know where it's going yet. It looks like they could be pushing towards B though.
They're setting up for a banana push, definitely. But it all comes down to whether Cyphex can get this flashbang off and blow them down.
Indeed, we've got Snort currently lurking in mid, waiting for the counter-terrorist to push. And it looks like the CTs should really start rotating.
But they do get that kill. They're spread out through the smoke. The bomb does not go
Well
down.
played. Myra's going for another frag, and he misses it, but Cyphex takes him down.
They now have
Just
site
leaving.
control.
They've got full site control, full bomb control,
And there you
Sharp
go. They
just
finish it
down.
up.
And Exit claiming his AWP back.
It does seem, though, when Terrorists push B, CTs have a much easier time holding it off.
I haven't
Now-
really seen them push A. Like, the A push has been fairly slow. I've only saw maybe once or twice this entire game from the terrorists.
Let's have a
Nothing.
look at the money.
Oh, it looks like the T's are going for a Rec 9. They ain't even bought armor. They're just going for Rec 9 Deagle. I'm presuming they're just going to go into the full push. Yes, they are. Let's see how Cyphex and Maya holds this off right now. He heard the
Focus
flashbang
down.
hit him.
They're all
Maya is
whole team
full
flash.
blinds. 1, 2, 3,
3.
4, 5, and
Oh.
the counter-terrorists claim that round as expected.
So at this point, I'm tempted to say that it's probably going to end up with a
Ooh.
7-8, one way or the other.
Yeah.
CTs have really seemed to rally. preZence have really rallied after those few rounds.
It does appear to, like, you know, keep switching favours.
Well, we got a solid load of wins from the Uncovered guys, and a solid 6-win streak. Then we got 2 for the CTs, and
1 for
yeah,
T's,
Uncovered
no,
brings
2
it back.
again.
The question is, can they capitalise on this? Because you know, T's can't really afford much at the moment if they lose this round.
So it looks like they are setting up towards an A this round. You've got the bomb and another player going towards mid. He's peeking mid, well not really peeking, but you know, staying strong on mid, and Maya goes down at B. This could cause
The Hassan look.
This could cause the terrorists, counter-terrorists, to start rotating back. Yeah, and we've got Exit and Cyphex at B, but the terrorists are just faking them out even again, and it looks like they're actually pushing towards A.
Yeah, they're definitely going for that A take. They do have 2. Oh,
Turret gets fragged through the smoke. Snort is
and
forced to fall
Dream
back.
picks up one as well. So we now have 2 badly wounded terrorists trying to figure out what do they do now. You're
You've
dealing
got-
with a number of CTs on full health and only 1 wounded, 1 dead. But given the exchanges here,
It appears that they was both going for, you know, like exit frags then. Because I don't understand why Hassan, yeah, I can't speak English, was going towards B, yet his teammate is over at A. Oh, they haven't got enough time, they're just falling back. They can
Yeah,
presume,
they're going for picks.
Yeah, they can presume turrets on site. Southex gets the nice frag on Hassan, and Snort is just currently hiding to save his weapons and money for his life, because if he died then, there was literally no chance of them buying full this round.
They can do a half buy this round.
Yeah, they had 2 of them
But
at
what would they do with
27k
it?
at the start. It looks like 2 of them have got armour, and a few nades and smokes down.
Retake 9s, the AK from last round, obviously, and the old Glock.
We'll have to see how Snort plays this round. Whether he's going to go in for some entry frags or let
Here they come up
guys
second
run
mid.
in and die and get information. Looks like Rafsan's setting up a smoke towards. Is that going to be a pit smoke or truck smoke?
Sure, let's just take a look at that.
He is waiting for it to go.
Pushing through the smoke, Hassan pushing through the smoke.
Snort does go down to Dream, however he gets heavily tagged. Turret, Dream,
Ooh,
both take out. 3 members are down.
But he does
Loses
get
to the
taken
Rec
down.
9. Exit does go down as well to a Rec 9. Rafsan is getting cornered by both sides.
We
We've
have
got
2
Maya
terrorists.
coming round, taking out
Ooh.
Rafsan. Sharp is in Boiler, whether they know he's there or not. Safek certainly knows he's there now. And he's just
stuck
sort of
right
waiting.
there.
He's stuck in
He's
between
so
two
stuck.
places. He's full blind. Maya could have capitalised on that then, however, it wasn't worth the risk. Dream goes down, but Maya does get the refrag, which was what the counter-terrorists certainly needed. So counter-terrorists has certainly picked up the momentum within the past 4 rounds. So whether... Go on.
However, now terrorists do have more money in which to buy. I do think they'll be able to afford a practically full buy this round.
Indeed, you got Snort only with a P250 for some reason. And he's not even bought any armour. How much penny does he have? He's got enough to even buy armour, maybe even Rec 9. So I guess Snort...
Interesting
Yeah.
that he'd go only for the P250.
You know, there's no nades, there's no armour. Usually in a situation like this, you let your team buy, you'd get armour, then presume one of your teammates is going to get a frag to then claim a weapon off the enemy team.
Snort seems to just be working off the assumption that, well,
I don't need armour.
time for some P250.
He's going to, you know, get 5 easy kills with P250, no armour.
Maybe not. Cowboy mode, that's how it's going to go.
He certainly, he could just be planning to, you know, go in, get some information and die. So, you know, like this, any second. Ooh, full blind, and he falls back in. Oh no, looks like he's going into ruins, but Maya killed
Cyphex
Cyphex.
goes down to team fire, blue fire, and planting on grill.
Snort is still alive with that P250 and no armour.
Right in the back of sight, he is making
Currently
a joke
fighting
of
Maya,
this.
and we've got Turret and Maya both in. If Snort plays this round well, you never know. And he does go down, but they don't know where Rafsan's at. Will they be able to figure out in time? Exit goes down, and Turret goes down. Ouchie, that was bad for the counter-terrorist then.
Rathan picks up an AWP. It's going to make his team a lot more efficient.
Go on.
No, sorry.
Counter-terrorists is certainly figuring out what they've got to do with their money right now. Dream's only got a FAMAS. They've all got head armor, thankfully. It's the final round of the half. Let's see if the prediction was in with the counter-terrorists getting a 7-8.
If they can't get the 7-8, then they're going to have a much harder uphill struggle the next half. As obviously this is a very slightly T-sided map. Sorry, CT-sided map. I'm thinking of dust too. Apologies.
You know, it certainly would have been, you know, more convenient and nice for the counter-terrorists to get more rounds. I don't get what Hassan was doing there. He just sort of walked in the smoke, then walked out again. Like, oh, hey.
Nope.
No. And he goes down to turret. Snort is back this round. He's got armor, and he's got an AK, and he's got a P250. No, he's got Rec 9. Ooh,
Nope, Rec 9.
Oh, and he goes down to turret. This round certainly looking in favour of the counter-terrorists.
Yes, a very strong
3v2.
advantage to them. Now, of course, trading as a T, if you go 4v4, your advantage is naturally in the T side because CTs have less men spread over 2 sites. But in this situation, you got these 3 guys, they're standing here, kind of trapped. If they rotate back to B, hit B, they got Maya and Cyfix to deal with. They rotate back round to A.
Oh, and this is certainly looking heavily CT-sided. And 1v4, can he get any frags?
No.
So no, it goes down to Cyfix, and that was certainly a good half.
Yes, and we'll be coming back with them after the... Oh, they're straight into the second half.
And it is straight into the second half. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there, so I was sort of like,
no,
just sort of talk through a bit and see what happens.
No, but how do you feel that first half went for both teams? I mean, a fantastic demonstration by the away team there.
Uncovered.
Yes. Pretend they're going to have to really pull something out the bag if they want to take this game.
It was certainly impressive half by the Uncovered that side. You know, getting 8-7 against CTs was, you know, pretty impressive. We'll have to see what preZence is going to have to figure out this round to see what they're going to do. Because ideally, they should be.
And we're coming into its pistol round.
Coming into pistol round. Let's see what's happening. We've got P250 and 3 armors, 1 P250 and some nades against all armor and 1 defuse kit. So either they're just going to go full aggressive into B. It looks like they are going full aggressive into B. Snort takes Stream down. Cyfix is creeping up onto this site, checking all the corners as he should. Goes down to Sharp at Nubox, and Sharp gets 2 nice frags. Let's see how Maya deals with this 1v5 situation. It's going to be fairly hard for him. He just sort of...
preZence got taken apart there.
He didn't really shoot anyone that round. He just sort of looked at 3 guys and just sort of like, oh no, I'm fucked.
It's like, well, my life is over. Okay.
I'm not getting a frag here. Let's just... come on, hurry up. It looks like preZence is taking a pause right now because, I don't know, team discussion maybe?
Well, I think they certainly need it right now.
Indeed they do. Oh, I understand why Maya wasn't shooting that round. Have a quick look at his 700 ping.
Wow, Maya and Siri are both having ping problems. We'll wait for this to calm down a little bit and hopefully we can get on with the rest of the map.
Indeed. Maya's ping is slowly dropping back down there, and I presume that's just due to the ISP fucking him over for a bit, you know, as ISPs generally do.
You want a stable game? Oh, of course you don't. Of course you don't.
You're playing a kind of important match right now? Nah, you're not. Nah, you're shitting me. Now that appeared to be happening for both Siri and Maya, but Maya's just slowly coming back down. Siri is staying stable, sadly, at 160.
His performance is not that bad, actually, all things considered. I mean, with that sort of ping, you expect him to be further, completely bottom fragging, but with 11 kills, he's definitely not having a problem in getting those bullets on target.
Certainly pulling his weight.
Yes, definitely.
And just in case you're wondering, Dream was a standing for the preZence team this game, so it could be a reason why he's not doing, exceptionally well. I like the smooth camera transitions between the players. It's like oh yeah. Oh, it looks like they are switching out Dream.
Freiburg is coming, apparently.
Freiburg is coming, yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're switching out Dream with MQ, which is their actual final player. Because understandably, I could understand preZence wanting to switch out Dream currently with the with this 5-2-11. It's maybe not being played so well with the team because he's not used to it.
Yes, I mean team cohesion is a thing which can only come with time and many games played together. Having someone who comes into your team and essentially, well, I don't want to say outsider, but not someone who you traditionally have in your team can completely mess with a team's mojo.
Indeed. I've played with preZence before, and I did actually play not great because there was like, oh yeah, do strat, blah 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 blah, and it's like, I'm not part of the team, so I don't really know how it's executed.
Yeah, every team has their own flavour, their own call-outs, everything. It's strange, because with teams in CSGO, you find that things become their own unique way. I mean, if you take a look at some of the Australian teams, I swear everything that they call out on this map is either diggity or jungle. It gets very confusing.
One over at Kangaroo. I can't say I watch a lot of Australian teams, so I can't really say anything about that.
There was one on the last major which I caught, and it was an experience. Not a bad game, but it was confusing as hell to realise what they were saying.
It appears Dream will be missed, according to Sharp. I'd imagine MQ is just connecting to the server, but I'm not pressing the console key just in case I didn't click clear when connecting, so you guys don't get to the IP of the server.
Well, I'll take a look for you. Don't worry, I got this. Yeah, here he is.
Oh yeah, he's also in the TeamSpeak in the channel. I apologise for Hassan. He's 6-11 as well. Now, interestingly enough, they switched out their player that round, so MQ didn't actually get any money. So all he had to do was buy a Rec 9 and smoke, so I guess that's his eco this round. Cheater coming.
Thankfully, however, they were on an eco anyway, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. As player switches go, it could have been much worse.
Maya is back at his usual, well not usual, terrible ping, shall I say. So currently it's a 4v5, and Turret's even been tagged to half HP. MQ's been tagged for 1 HP from somewhere.
How do you get tagged for 1 HP? How many things do you have to shoot through to reduce a bullet's damage that much?
Maybe someone threw smoke or something at him. Maybe that smoke in front of him, right, he's just looking at it in anger like, fuck you, smoke.
Oh, and Cyfix goes down.
This, bear in mind, MQ and he gets the frag. He's got a pullback though. He's not.
He has made his worth heard.
Down. This will be MQ's first game of the day, so he may not even be playing entirely well. So a lot of things are going wrong in this map. Maya's ping's sort of back to 100, I guess.
Could be worse.
Exit has picked up an MP7, and he does have armor. Whether he realises he's got an MP7, because I know that is one of his personal favourite weapons.
Oh, Exit picked up the
kill.
kill.
And he does go down. However, Maya is still alive, and he's planting the bomb. He's getting the bomb down. He's got got 800 for his team each. He doesn't even need to do anything this round. One nice little frag would be useful. However, it's not important.
Not necessary.
And he does go down, which, you know, is presumable. So they're going to get the defuse. The terrorists...
But they do get that plant money and a little bit of extra money from their loss streak.
Indeed. It appears that, like, preZence just get a couple of rounds and then just sort of, you know, oh, here, have a round, there you go. It would be ideal for them to get this round, however, it looks like they should just be saving this round based off the money situation. However, next round should be full buy from everyone in the team. Rafsan's going in apps with a M4. Takes out Exit, sadly. He's got a fallback. He's at 7 HP. He is pooing himself. He's running back. Now it's just Cyfix. He's getting the frag on that guy. Yep, well played, Cyfix. Just Cyfix.
Oh, but he's seen them from balcony, from second mid.
The counter-terrorists know where they all are. However, MQ does take out Snort.
They do have picked up 2 guns.
MQ got another frag, and he got another.
Third.
And the Rafsan is at 7 HP. Whether they know this or not.
MQ finally goes down to Rafsan.
MQ got a good couple of frags he got a good 3 frags that round, shall I say. Whether Cyfix knows Rafsan's at 7 HP or not is beyond us right now. Rafsan's looking in balcony, presuming he's coming in. Rafsan is rotating back towards B. Cyfix is going to have time and is going to be able to plant the bomb. Bomb goes down. Rafsan must have heard that. He did hear that.
Both players are a few a tap away from death, I'd say.
Indeed,
and it's all going to come down to a name duel if they. Oh, he's coming in.
Southex is unsure where he is. He's going to give his position. He saw him. And Southex does get the frag. That was an amazing eco from the terrorists that round. You know, when they got the opening 2 frags, that was like insane. On by the counter-terrorists, and then, you know, suddenly out of nowhere, MQ comes in, gets a fast 3 frags.
MQ just rolls in, wrecks shit, and parries that momentum through to allow Southex to plant and get the round.
Indeed. Without MQ that round, you know, the round would have been lost. MQ was.
So I think it was a good.
It was a good swap out.
Look at that damage! Look at the damage on Cyrix.
Oh, Cyrix is at 5 HP.
The grenade basically bounced off his face and exploded. It's almost as if you could see his face going, oh. Shit.
Oh, fuck me.
Rastan is playing around in mid.
Oh, even with the count terrorist on an eco.
That molly will slow him down.
Ouch. They haven't noticed the guy at sandbags. All 3 of them will be coming from B. Whether the terrorists know that, we are unsure. MQ.
Well, with him popping off that 5-7, I would assume that they'll have some idea.
It looks like they don't know where they're at currently. They know maybe 1 or 2's there, however they don't know all 3's there. In fact, we've got Rafsan falling back, there's no need for him to push, and he's got an AK, that's 2700, and you can't even buy on CT side. The terrorists certainly need to start pulling back now though, because, you know, all of them are going to die pretty much. MQ's nearly certainly going to die with that HP. And he's going to... He made it.
Turret's the one who went down. That's interesting.
Turret went down.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
It appears going down Banana was the way to go.
So Rafsan and Hassan have... that's really confusing.
Yeah, I just thought that. Rafsan and Hassan.
They both save a gun from the last round, so the entire team will be able to buy, albeit with 2 FAMASs and limited grenades. However, Tees will be able to afford a full buy.
Including an AWP for Maya.
And we've seen him with that AWP, he's quite devastating, I'd say. Oh, Snort gets one.
Turret goes down to Snort. It certainly looks like MQ's the real MVP this game currently, despite only being here for 3 rounds.
Oh, that trade there is going to... Actually, it's going to impact the CTs a lot more than it impacts the Ts.
Indeed,
that
they've got all but 1 CTs rotating towards B. That's something we did not see on the on counter-terrorist side by preZence. Maya has got terrified and did not know what was happening. Exit is stuck in a 1v4 situation. He hears him behind him. He must. He could have presumed one was coming from Banana. He's going to get taken off by guard, I believe. And he goes down to Hassan. It's currently 9-11
Kick
in
incoming.
favour.
Virtual kick mentality, I guess.
Plus your click Pro League.
Yep. However, things have evened out a fair bit in the game. I mean, we're looking at 9-11, although not the best situation for preTence, but not unwinnable. It all depends on how they execute these next few rounds.
We've got all the terrorists pushing towards A, going up second mid, going through apps, they're just snaking their way up towards A, like a sea demon. MQ's hopping in apps. Only Cyphex has got a weapon. Did he say that? No, everyone went down last round. And they've all got armor apart from Maya. That was a poor smoke from CT side. Exit does go down, however, he did get Rassan to very low HP. If they're able to get a nade over to Rassan in a mini pit, or whatever it's called.
Maya goes down as well to Cyrix.
Oh, I don't think the terrorists know about Long, apparently. Oh no, they've got smoke, that's cool.
Cyphex trying to put an AK to use.
He did buy it after all, he may as well, you know, try and get as many frags as possible.
Cyphex does make it work. Hassan is down. Now, I'm unsure whether they should rotate or not, because we're dealing with a 3v3 scenario on this site.
Indeed, Dan, it's 2v3 right now. It's looking very unfortunate. Safex does get another frag with that useful AK, but it does go down to the guy that was at 6 HP and Exit almost took out previously in the round, but it does go down.
Going to be at least, it should be a save this round, as none of the preZence guys can buy. Maybe if Rec 9s, here we go.
Rec 9, 2 bits of armor, 3 bits of armor. You know, they're going for revenge. They need to get some rounds.
They've only got limited rounds though to make it work in.
Indeed. They're nading each other, they get mollied. They're pushing the site fairly slow then. They have 2 guys to go against, an AWP and an M4. Safex is getting scared right now. Maya is sitting there with his high ping, so his internet's fucking him over again. It's very unfortunate for, you know, Maya's internet right now. You know, MQ only just came in, so he hasn't even properly warmed up. There's a lot of things not going right with preZence right now. It looks like they are buying this round. Maya's still at over 200 ping, which hopefully should be going back down this round. You know, Hassan's started to pull his weight back again.
Safex is top fragging, however, after that fantastic performance last round.
Indeed he is. Maya is at 2 HP. He's low. Safex goes down and MQ goes down. We've got basically 2, and we do have 2 guys left. It looks like this could be a 14-9 towards counter-terrorists. Oof. Unless the clutch is coming, which is okay.
Nope! A naught bullet to the head.
And
completely kills that off, I'm afraid.
Goes down. It would be nice to see what's going on through preZence's mind right now, because they are poor as hell. They're just, you know, buying Galils, Rec 9s, AK, like 1 AK.
They've got to force it. They've got to force it right now. They've got to try and get something back.
They need to get, you know, 6-7 rounds in a row, and it's not going to be the easiest thing ever.
It's a tall order with how they've been playing at the moment.
Exit goes down through the smoke. That was one of the Galillas down.
Heard that Galil is picked up by turret.
MQ goes down. Maya is gone down. Turret versus turrets and Safex. That's how turret has to get 1v3 right now in order to pretty much save the game.
Oh.
Like overtime is enabled. However, gets the second. He
2.
knows where the third is. Does he know that he's got the Galil? He does recognise he's got the Galil. However, Hassan is at 2 frags. Turret's at 3 frags.
He does have grenades to work with, though.
You know,
he does have those.
A possibility I could see happening would be turret going all the way through apps, through like the long way of apps, and then all the way out balcony, then even rotating all the way back around towards, you know, library.
But Hassan has a feeling. He has some game plans going on there.
Hassan has the feeling that the rotate's happening, and he does recognise that. And turret did do exactly what I said he would. Let's see how he deals with this. Does he grab the bomb? He grabbed the bomb.
He's going to have to go plant. He doesn't have much time left.
Is he going to go for the frag? He needs to plant. He needs to plant this now. Turret needs to get this frag now. Will turret, and he gets it with 3 seconds left of the round. Turret's heart will be racing right now, as is mine. I was not expecting the round clutch. He was in a 1v3 clutch. Turret certainly the real MVP.
He's putting in the work. Putting in the work right now. That does give preZence. That'd be a huge morale boost to them. Can they use that now to get the next few couple of rounds?
I don't know, man. It's looking, you know, pretty unfortunate.
It's dicey. It's dicey.
And they got 3 of their guys on banana, and it took about maybe 50 HP combined in total.
Not crippling, but
it's
going to make a difference.
You know, that's the difference between 89 and 3 and, you know, death. We've got Snort still sitting at the top of Banana with 4 guys just on the other side of that smoke. Even if he just shoots through the smoke right now, there's a good chance he's going to get a frag. Snort misses completely, shoots the toes off one of the players by the looks of it, while shoots in between the 2 toes.
MQ do push up and take 2 kills. Taking the advantage and taking the side.
MQ played aggressive then and got a nice frag. However, it does go down. It's 2v2 situation right now. Maya is lagging out right now. He needs... Is he lagging out or is he just sort of bored? Safex needs it. Safex goes down. Will the enemy team recognise the unfortunate situation Maya's in right now? And he's still just sitting there. And the CTs are going to get this round due to an unfortunate problem with Maya, and he timed out.
Maya has disconnected.
He is timed out.
Oh.
The pause has been called, understandably. Not sure what's going to happen now, whether he's also additionally timed... Oh no, yeah, he's timed out on TeamSpeak as well. They're going to have to wait for his internet to come back. preZence have lost around 2 to 3 rounds, would you say, due to this unfortunate event. They're unfreezing. It appears they're just going to go for it in a 4v5 situation. Not impossible, but certainly not ideal. You know, you can understand.
We're looking at a last stand situation going on here.
Yeah. preZence, I think they've just had enough. They want to get this game over with. It's certainly been a good game. You know, rounds have sort of been traded occasionally. There's been streaks on both parties.
They both played well, and I mean, I won't call it out just yet because things have happened.
Exit gets a deagle.
We're now in an even round.
Sort of even. It's
Turret nearly getting that AWP through the smoke.
Certainly more favoured towards the T sides with, you know, 2 on each side. It looks like they're starting to rotate behind.
There's coming behind, picks up exit.
Is coming out around behind, getting some frags. He's checking T spawn to see what happens. MQ goes down. Safek gets a frag. Turret in a 1v3 situation. 1v2. And he goes down to a Molotov. Ouch. I was
little bit of BM going on in the chat, but on the whole, good ballsmanship.
It was certainly a good game. I'd say that was fairly unexpected. preZence did play well, you know, both teams played well.
Question is now, how much of that was due to technical limitations and how much was actually due to the comparison of skill?
Indeed, because, you know, we had Maya maybe losing up to maybe 3 rounds due to, you know, just internet problems, technical problems. It was really bad for Maya. Like, even on one of the rounds, that should have been an easy round. Was it 4v2?
It was the 4v2, and he just lagged out in mid.
His internet timed out. You know, one of the T's went down, and then, you know, just started to push in, and, you know, they lost the round, sadly.
Nothing could be done at that point.
No. But that's just a problem with internet. You know, they had a stand-in for most of the game, which they eventually did swap out to the actual play, which hasn't even, you know, warmed up today. So that was another problem.
Although he did make his presence felt, especially in those rounds, that eco round we observed.
Certainly, indeed. You know, was it 1v4 he got?
Or 1v3? It was coming down out of. It helps if I could talk. It would really help if I could talk. Coming out of apartments towards quad, getting those 2 kills, fantastic.
It was certainly impressive. You know, we got it was a 3K. MQ came in, got the first frag with Rec 9, got an M4, got a second frag, then got the final frag in apps, allowing SouthX to get the 1v1 to finish off the round and claiming the victory for that round. However, in the end, didn't even matter. They lost 16-10, I believe, was it?
16-10.
Yep. But, you know, both parties played well. I presume there's no bad blood between them. I'm sure there might be a rematch in the future when, you know, they've got a full team, no internet problems. Good stuff like that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the stream. And if I upload this to YouTube as well. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you for having us, and see you later.